Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. My name is Navin, and today we'll continue with our series 500 most expected CAT questions. Today we'll be looking at quant questions, and it's part 5 of this series. So let's look at the first question. So looks like today we'll be doing time and work based questions, pipes and cisterns specifically. So pipe A can fill the tank in 15 minutes while working alone, and pipe B can empty the tank in 18 minutes while working alone. If both the pipes are open together, find the time taken to fill or empty the tank. So how do we solve this? So whenever it is about filling the time, you take that as positive. Whenever it is about emptying, you take the time for that as negative, and use the formula AB upon A plus B. And this will give you the duration that they take to finish the work together. Okay, whether they both are doing positive work, whether they both are doing negative work. So the sign is not important, the formula stays the same. Sign will be positive and negative when it's about filling and emptying. If both are filling, take that as positive, positive. If both are emptying, minus, minus. In other words, plus का मतलब होता है fill होगा और minus का मतलब होता है empty होगा. Whether this is how you start solving or whether this is the kind of answer you get. If your final answer is minus, negative, it means it's getting emptied. Okay. So we have plus 15 into minus 18 divided by plus 15 and minus 18 ka sum, which will be minus of 15 into 18 divided by 15 minus 18, which is minus 3. So this becomes 6. So I will be getting a positive 90, right? Minus minus cut jayega. So positive means it will eventually get filled. So B and D can't be the answer because it says emptied, and it will take 90 minutes. So answer is A. Right? Right, Kushagra. Correct. Very good. Okay, let's look at the next one. Pipes A and B can fill the tank in 18 minutes and 24 minutes respectively when each of them are opened alone. Okay. So they both are filling it. So positive, positive. While being open with emptying pipe C, so C is going to be negative, they could fill the tank. Fill matlab plus 18 lete hain. Find the time taken by C to empty the tank while it is opened alone. So what we will do is we will assume the capacity of the tank, okay, as in the total work. So the capacity of the tank has to be taken as LCM of all the times that you see without considering positive, negative and so on. मेरे को ये 3 numbers दिख रहे हैं, इनके LCM ले लेते हैं, which will turn out to be 72. So 72 liters is the capacity. So let's talk about efficiency of pipe A, which will be time work upon the time taken, which is going to be plus 4 liters every minute. Let's talk about efficiency of pipe B, which is 72 liters upon 24 minutes, which is going to be plus 3 liters per minute. And if we talk about together, okay, efficiency of all, this is going to be plus 72. We don't need this plus ki eventually to fill hi ho raha hai. So 72 upon plus 18. So okay, so plus plus idhar likh lete hain. So this is going to give us plus 4 liters every minute. So looking at this, we can say that the efficiency of all is 4, while efficiency of A is 4, efficiency of B is 3. So what should be the efficiency of C? Why negative? Because it's emptying. So minus lena hai, such that it makes sense. From here, you will get efficiency of C should be equal to 3 because 4 is equal to 4. So 3 minus 3. Agar C ka efficiency 3 hai, which is same as efficiency of B, that means the time C should take should be same as the time B takes, which is 24 minutes. So C अगर अकेले काम करेगा तो वो उतना ही time लेगा जो कि B लेता है, which was kind of obvious. If A and B, they take 18 and 24 minutes, and then there is a pipe C which takes certain minutes, such that overall they take 18 minutes. Can I say ये दोनों एक दूसरे को cancel out करेगा because it's going to look like only A is working alone, because A itself takes 18 minutes and along with some other pipes also it still takes 18 minutes, means the other pipes, they are irrelevant. So the amount of water that pipe B puts in is the amount of water pipe C is taking out, which means their efficiencies are same. The time for them to fill or empty respectively the tank is going to be same. So अगर ये 24 है तो ये 24 हमें यही दिख जाना चाहिए था, ठीक है? Or if you solve it, then also you'll get the same answer. So answer is going to be 24. Okay, next one. Pipe A can fill 1/4 of the tank in 3 minutes. So pipe A takes 12 minutes to fill the tank. 1/4 में 3 है. So another 1/4, another 3 minutes, another 1/4, another 3 minutes. So 4 times 1/4 is 4 into 3, 12 minutes. While pipe B can fill 1/3 of the tank in 5 minutes while working alone. So pipe B is also doing positive work. तो ये भी plus ले लेते हैं. 5 into 3, 15 minutes is what we will get. Find the time taken when they are open together. So when they are going to work together, same formula, A into B upon A plus B. So this is going to give us 12 into 15 upon 27. So they will go by 3. So 3 into 4, 3 into 5, 3 into 3, 9. So this is going to result in 20 by 3, which is 62 by 3 minutes, right? Which means 6 minutes and certain seconds. So D and C, they are not the answer. Now 2/3 of a minute, I hope you guys would know, is nothing but 40 seconds, right? So 6 minutes and 40 seconds, answer should be B. Correct. Very good. Next one. So we can directly see in question 2 that fill 18 and C is equal to, हाँ कुशाग्र, exactly वही करा है. Same thing. Find the capacity of the tank. If pipe A, we need to find the capacity of the tank. If pipe A fills at the rate of 9 liters per minute and pipe B can empty the tank in 15 minutes, while working together, they fill the tank in 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to only look at pipe A filling, not going to read into this. Pipe B emptying the tank in 15 minutes and together they take 12 minutes. So let's say if I say pipe A fills the tank in A minutes. So using the formula, can we say A into 15 divided by A plus 15 should be equal to 12? Sorry, we need to have minus, right? This is negative and this is filling, so this is plus A. So this should actually be minus 15. So A into minus 15 divided by A plus minus 15, and since they are filling it up, so 12 minutes is positive. Fill wala positive, empty wala negative. So if you are going to solve this, we will have minus 15A is equal to 12A plus की जगह ये minus हो जाएगा because we have negative minus 15. So minus 12 into 15. If we take it on the same side, we will have 27A is equal to 12 into 15. And A is going to be, we can take care of 3, in other words 9 here, and this will become 4 and this one will become 5. Same as the previous calculation, right? A will be 20 by 3 minutes. So now we can use what was given. So if pipe A takes 20 by 3 minutes to fill a tank and it pours in 9 liters every minute, what is the capacity of the tank then? So capacity of the tank is 20 by 3 into 9, which is going to give us 60 liters, right? Answer is going to be B. So together say A का alone time निकाल लिया, and once we know the alone time of A, we know the efficiency, as in how many liters pipe A is pouring in every minute. Multiply it and you will get the total capacity, right? So answer is going to be B. Okay, the next one. Pipe A, pipe B and pipe C can fill a tank in 10 minutes, 12 minutes and 15 minutes respectively when they are working independently. So since they are going to fill, so this is plus 12, plus 10, plus 12, plus 15. Find the total time taken to fill it completely when all the 3 pipes work together and pipes A and C are closed for the last 3 minutes. Same logic, capacity of the tank is going to be the LCM of the times that you see, 10, 12, 15. You can take this 3 also, koi dikkat nahi hai. Answer doesn't change. So this is going to be, the number in the table of all is 60. So 60 liters is the capacity of the tank. If we talk about efficiency of pipe A, this is going to be 60 by plus 10, which is plus 6 liters every minute. If I talk about efficiency of pipe B, this is going to be 60 by plus 12, which is plus 5 liters every minute. If we talk about efficiency of pipe C, this is 60 by plus 15, which is plus 4 liters every minute. Now we are going to use the equation, whatever is given. Question is, in the question it is given that all three were working together, as in 60 liters they had to pour in, and they were working together as in 6 plus 5 plus 4. For how long were they working? It's not given. That's what we need to find out. And later on, A and C are closed. That means only B was working, and this B was working for the last 3 minutes. So 5 into 3. So efficiency into duration gives you the work here, right? So if we solve this, this is 15. 60 minus 15 is 45, and this is another 15. So we will get the value of T is equal to 3. As in, all three were working for 3 minutes. Question is, find the total time taken to fill it. So they were working together for 3 minutes, and then pipe B was working alone for 3 minutes. So 3 minute पहले तीनों ने मिलकर काम किया, फिर अकेले pipe B ने 3 minute काम किया. Total time is 3 plus 3, 6 minutes. So the answer is supposed to be C. Right? Okay. Next one. There are 14 pipes attached to a cistern, out of which few are filling pipes and the others are emptying pipes. Filling pipes are thrice as efficient as emptying pipes, and each emptying pipe can empty the tank in 36 minutes. If the cistern is filled in 18 minutes, find the number of filling pipes. Okay. So we can solve it using options because I need to break down 14 into 2 parts so that it will make sense. या फिर हम लोग equation लगा के भी solve कर सकते हैं. Let's do a combination of both of these. Let's write down the equation to a certain extent, and when we'll realize कि अब solve करना पड़ेगा, time लगेगा, options use कर लेंगे. So we have certain inlet pipes, right? And then we have certain outlet pipes. Okay. Now the filling pipes are thrice as efficient as emptying pipes. मतलब filling pipes की efficiency अगर let's say 1 है, sorry, emptying का 1 है, then filling का 3 है. So this is filling and this is emptying. Okay. I'm talking about single pipe. Now, these are the efficiencies that I have written down. And if you talk about the duration should be opposite of efficiency, right? I hope everybody knows that duration and efficiency, they are inversely proportional. The one who takes more time is called less efficient, and vice versa. So if you talk about duration, the duration should be 1 and 3. मतलब fill वाला अगर 1 minute लेगा तो empty वाला 3 minutes लेगा. Well, as per the question, it is given that each emptying pipe take 36 minutes. So ये 36 minutes if this is given, so each filling pipe will take 1/3 of 36, which is going to be 12 minutes. Right? Now, if suppose there are F number of pipes that are filling it, right? So the total time they will take will become 12 by F. And if there are E number of pipes that emptying it, so total time that they will take will be 36 by E. So please understand it. More pipes are working, it means they are going to take lesser time. So obviously, instead of multiplying it with F, you are supposed to divide it by F. Now, question is given that if this cistern is filled in 18 minutes, cistern is filled in 18 minutes means 12 by F into 36 by E with a negative sign. Why negative? क्योंकि ये empty वाला है तो minus होगा. Divided by 12 by F plus minus 36 by E, and this is given to us as 18 minutes. We need to find out the value of F and E from here, where it is given that fill plus empty is equal to 14. Not easy, right? तो अपन क्या करेंगे अब options use कर लेते हैं. ठीक है? Let's take the first option, which is 7. 7 रख के देखते हैं. 7 if we put, then we are actually saying half the number of pipes are for emptying and half of them are for filling it up. So the moment if I take F as 7, so 7, 7, 7, everything gets cancelled out, right? So we will have 7 in the denominator, which will not cancel out, as in we will not have an integer. आप यहाँ F और E की जगह 7 रख के देखो. What I am trying to say is, you will have a 7 in the denominator and no 7 in the numerator. So 7 तो नहीं हो सकता. Let's take the next one. Filling pipes, as in F is equal to 4. So empty is going to be 10. So we are supposed to put these values. So 12 by 4 is going to be 3. And this is minus 36 by 10 divided by 12 by 4 is equal to 3 minus 36 by 10. Let's see if this gets us 18. So this is going to be 3 into minus 36. Let's leave it as such. And this is going to be 30 minus 36, which is minus 6. Minus and minus gaya. 6 into 6 is 36. So 3 into 6 is 18. So we get 18. So answer is going to be B. Okay. Since we got the answer from B option, let's not check further. Next question. A tank is filled with water in 8 minutes if only the inlet valve is open. Prem opens the inlet pipe to fill the tank and leaves to have a cup of coffee. Assuming that the tank is filled, he comes back to close the inlet valve and realizes that the tank is only 80% filled as the outlet valve was not closed. Find the time taken by the outlet valve in minutes to empty 80% of the tank. So there are two approaches to solve this. One is using the equations, assuming some variables for values that we are not aware of, right? And then rearranging them such that it makes sense and solving it. Another is logic wise. Almost all the questions of time and work can be solved logically. So let's try to use this. Okay. So let's say this is the tank we are talking about, where there is an inlet pipe that could have filled the tank in 8 minutes. Okay. So in a proper 8 minutes time, ये tank fill हो जाना चाहिए था. Now what happens is, Prem leaves for a cup of coffee and he knows कि 8 minutes में tank will get filled. So he returns after 8 minutes. It's not given, but it's just given that assuming that the tank is filled, he comes back. Since he knows कि 8 मिनट में tank fill होना है, तो वो वही होगा ना, 8 मिनट देख के assume कर लिया tank fill हो गया होगा, वापस आया होगा. So when he comes back in those 8 minutes, what he realizes is not the entire tank gets filled. It's only 80% of the tank that gets filled. Okay? And he comes to know that there is an outlet valve that was not closed, right? So this is the outlet valve that was not closed. ये भी चालू था. That is the reason why the amount of water that was supposed to be poured in, it was not there enough. So logically, if we continue this way, कि 8 minutes में अगर 80% fill हुआ है, and Prem is like, okay, fine, I'm not going to stop anything, let's continue. So can we say that if it 8 minutes it fills both the pipes together, of course, 80% of tank, then in order to fill 100% of the tank, it will take them 10 minutes. Inlet and outlet दोनों मिलाकर 10 मिनट लग रहा. ठीक है? Now, out of which inlet was supposed to fill it in 8 minutes. ये 8 minutes में करना था. So can we say from here that inlet worked those extra 2 minutes? Why? Because the amount of water that this inlet pipe is pouring in those 2 minutes is the amount of water the outlet pipe is working, or it worked for those 10 minutes. इनलेट वाला जो 2 मिनट में फिल करता है ना, आउटलेट वाला वो 10 मिनट में पोर आउट कर रहा था. That's why it took 2 minutes extra instead of 8 minutes. So if we go by this, so find the time taken by the outlet valve in minutes to empty 80% of the tank. So यहां से लॉजिक लगा लेते हैं कि इनलेट वाला टेक्स 8 minutes. 8 minutes means 4 times. So outlet वाला will take 40 minutes. ठीक है, इसका 5 times ले लो आप, या 2 का 4 times is 8. This is for complete tank, right? Pura tank. So if outlet takes 40 minutes to completely empty the tank, then in order for the outlet to empty 80% of the tank, can we say 80% of 40 minutes is going to take? So 80% of 40 minutes, which will result in 32 minutes. So 32 minutes mein ho jayega. This is one approach. The other approach would have been, we know inlet takes 8, outlets x time leta hai. So we can say that 8 into x divided by 8 plus x is equal to 10. If you solve this, you will get the value of x is equal to 40. 40 ही आएगा, 40 आएगा. And once you get that outlet, empties the tank in 40 minutes, it means in order to empty 80% of the tank, it will take 32 minutes. You can get the answer from there. Okay? So 2 approaches, both will give you the answer as C. Next question. 5 similar taps, when opened simultaneously, can fill an empty tank in 30 hours. If when the tank is empty, one tap is kept open for 2 hours, then 2 taps are kept open for 4 hours, thereafter 3 taps are kept open for 6 hours, then 4 taps are kept open for 8 hours, and then 5 taps are kept open for 10 hours. What approximate percentage of the tank will remain empty? Right? Since it is given that we have similar types of taps, so we don't have to worry as to what efficiency we take. We can take the efficiency to be any number that we feel like, right? So अपन efficiency ले लेते हैं 1. So 5 similar taps, as in 5 taps with an efficiency of 1, will take 30 hours to fill it. Then 1 tap is kept open for 2 hours. So 1 tap at an efficiency of 1 for 2 hours. Then 2 taps at an efficiency of 1 for 4 hours. Then 3 taps at an efficiency of 1 for 6 hours. And so this is total work, right? Pura kaam idhar hai. And let's calculate how much of work they have done. 3 taps ka ho gaya, and then 4 taps, efficiency of 1 for 8 hours, and then 5 taps, efficiency of 1 for 10 hours. So let's calculate what is the amount of work done. Kitna इन्होंने खत्म कर लिया. So if you look at the right hand side, we will have 2 plus 8 plus 18 plus 32 plus 50. Well, this is also going to be 50, and this is going to be 10. So we have 110, right? So we have 110 liters. This has been filled so far out of 150 liters capacity. So can we say that 40 liters is empty? Question is percentage of tank will remain empty. 40 liters out of 150 liters. So this is going to be 4 by 15. Now 1 by 15, if you would know, is 1 by 15 is 6.66%, right? So 4 by 15 is going to be approximately 27-28%. So the closest option is option B. Or you can break down 4 by 15 as 1 by 15 plus, 3 by 15 plus 1 by 15. Usse bhi answer aa jayega, right? So 3 plus 1 by 15, which is 3 by 15, 1 by 5 plus 1 by 15. 1 by 5 is 20% and 1 by 15 is 6.66%. If you add both of them, this is 26.66%. The closest option is option B. ठीक है, ये मैं ये बोला था, break down the numerator into 2 parts. So you will get the answer as B. Okay, the next one. Let's see how many of you have answered this. Okay, I want everybody to please like the video. Anyone and everyone who is watching this, please make sure कि आप वीडियो को लाइक कर दो. ठीक है? Okay. Next question is A plus 2 men can do a work in A days. So A plus 2 men can finish a work in A days. And A plus 5 men can do 5/8 of the same work in A minus 5 days. They are saying the number of days in which A minus 2 men can finish the work is. So we are supposed to solve this. So this is going to be quadratic and it's going to be time consuming. Do we have some common sense? Can we apply some common sense? 5/8 is the relation in which the work is getting done, but then will it be good enough? Hit and trial karna padega. Otherwise, we'll have to open the first two expressions, as in the first equation, and get the value of a from there. Put it back. तब जाके आंसर निकलेगा. Well, there is no fraction wise or percentage wise relation, right? As in a plus 2 has become a plus 5. What is the percentage increase? We don't know. So ये आपका 3 से बड़ा है और ये आपका 5 से कम हो गया. 3 से बड़ा है, 5 से कम हो गया. Really difficult, right? Looks like we'll have to open this up. 5 times a square plus 2a is equal to 8 times a square minus 25. A plus a into a minus a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So this gives us 5 square plus 10a is equal to 8a square minus 8 into 25, 200. If we rearrange it, we'll have 3a square minus 10a minus 200 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic that we have right now, and this is what I was worried about. So I have to break it down in such a way so that it gets factorized properly. Well, if I take a is equal to 10, so this can be written as a minus 10, and then this can be written as 3a minus 20, 9 plus 20. So if we factorize it, this is what we are going to get: a minus 10, which is a minus 10 into 3a plus 20, which will give us a into 3a, 3a square, minus 30a plus 20a is minus 10a, and minus 200. So obviously this is going to result in a is equal to minus 20 by 3 and 10. Minus 20 by 3 doesn't make sense, right? It's a is days, no? तो वो negative नहीं हो सकता. We take negative in order to justify that positive and negative work concept. Actually, efficiency positive negative ले रहे होते हम लोग indirectly. Time आप नहीं ले सकते. So a is 10. Now the moment I get the value of a is 10, we can put it back and say that this is 15 and into 5. This is equal to, since a is 10, so 10 minus 2 is going to be 8 into what? Well, when they're talking about same work, so they are talking about the original work and not this 5/8. You know? They're talking about this work. So since a is 10, this will become 12 into 10 is equal to 8. A minus 2 is 8 into what? So 120. 15 into 8 is 120? So answer should be C. ठीक है. Okay. The next one. Type A can fill the tank in 18 minutes and type B can fill the tank in 27 minutes. Type C will empty the tank in 45 minutes. A and C started working together till the tank is 60% filled, and A is replaced by B to fill the remaining tank. In how much time will the tank be completely filled? Efficiency le lete. So let's start with what is the capacity of the tank. This is going to be LCM of we have 18, 27 and 45, which I believe is going to be 270 में आ जाना चाहिए. 270 का half 135 में तो नहीं आएगा भाई. तो 135 के टेबल में 80 नहीं आता. So let's take this as 270 liters. Now if you talk about efficiency of type A, which is positive, So this is 270 by 18, which is going to be 15 liter every minute, 15 liters every minute. If you talk about efficiency of tab B, which is also about filling the tank, so this is going to be positive 270 by 27, that is 10 liters every minute. If you talk about efficiency of tab C, it's emptying in 45 minutes. So 270 by minus 45, which is going to be 6. Minus 6. So minus 6 liters every minute. Now, question says that A and C start working together, as in we're talking about 15 minus 6. And they will fill 60% of the tank. So 60% of 270 liters. So in how many minutes will this be done? So 15 minus 6 is nothing but 9. Right? So if you solve this, percentage and 0 goes away, 9 goes here, so this is 3. So we will have 6 into 3, 18 minutes. So A and C, they together worked for 18 minutes. Okay? Now what happens is the remaining 40% of the work, okay? So 40% of 270. Now this is being done by B and C. So B is supposed to be filling 10 and C is supposed to be emptying 6. So in how many minutes will this be done? If we solve this, percentage will take care of 0 and 0. This is 4, so 4 also goes away. So this will result in 27. So the total time is going to be 27 plus 18, which is going to be 45 minutes. So answer is supposed to be B option. Right? Okay, the next one. In a chemical factory, a tank is filled with chemical A using a plastic pipe P. Pipe P develops a leakage with the rate of 5 ml per minute, due to which pipe P takes 1 hour more to fill the tank. If the capacity of the tank is 6 liters, then find the amount of chemical A getting leaked. Okay. This is very similar to the scenario where we saw a question where, you know, a valve was there and it was supposed to fill the tank. Then Prem went for a coffee and he came back, and because of leakage he realized, you know, something happened. Here, if I talk about without leakage, we don't know how much time the pipe it takes to fill it, right? So let's take it this way. So without leakage, the pipe P takes, let's say, T time. Okay, let's talk about T hours. Now, with leakage, the pipe P takes T plus 1 hours. It takes 1 hour more, right? Okay, if you talk about efficiency of the pipe, when it was doing, there was no leakage, if it was taking T hours, then in order to fill 6 liters, it should have taken 6 by T, as in efficiency should have been 6 by T liters every hour. And when the leakage is happening, it should be 6 by T plus 1 liters every hour, right? Now, if I say just the leakage, ओनली द लीकेज की अगर बात करें तो लीकेज जो होता है उसका है 5 ml per minute. So if we convert it into hours, so we can say 5 ml into 60, these many ml every hour. Minute has converted to hour by multiplying by 60, so numerator should also. So this is going to be 300 ml per hour, right? Now 1000 ml is 1 liter, so we can treat this as 0.3 liters every hour. So this is the leakage part that comes with a negative sign because ये leakage हो रहा है. Now, if we combine both of these, what we will realize is 6 by T without leakage into leakage plus leakage के साथ, this should be equal to 6 by T plus 1. So from here we will get the value of T, but this is going to be a lot, right? Because once we get the value of T, we know for how long did they get it. So 5 ml हो रहा है ना, 0.3, 20 hours, 21 hours, 19 hours. Plus 8 plus 10. This is going to give us quadratic. So this is what I was thinking about. कि ये approach में गड़बड़ नहीं है. As in, it's not that we will not get the answer, but this is telling us we'll get a lot of answer. As in, a lot of time we will take to answer it. Okay. If I talk about pi p, whatever it fills in that 1 hour, the leakage empties it in T plus 1 hours, right? And the leakage is working at the rate of 5 ml per minute, which is 300 ml per hour. And pipe P is filling up 6 liters. Let's use the options. I don't see any way by which we'll be able to get an equation where the quadratic or the variable in the denominator is, it can be, I mean, we can save ourselves from that. We won't be able to. So let's use the options. Suppose the amount of chemical A leaked is 0.9 liters. Now 0.9 liters bole to 900 ml. So going by that logic, pi P, if it leaks 5 ml every minute, so can we say these many minutes it will take? 900 by 5, which is going to be 180 minutes. 180 minutes would mean this is going to be 3 hours. So that means the leakage is going to work for 3 hours, so that this much amount of chemical A was leaked, right? If leakage worked for 3 hours, that means the pipe without leakage should have worked for 2 hours. कि वो 2 घंटा हो, right? So if you talk about 2 hours, then going by 6 liters, what is the amount of chemical A that was leaked? It could be that, right? 3 hours चला है तो वो अकेले 2 hours चला होगा. So the amount of A that was being supposed to be put out is going to be plus, जरूरत नहीं है efficiency की, इतना काफी है. So 2 hours is without leakage. Just the leakage is taking us 3 hours, right? They are together. Is it not going to be more than 1? मतलब ये 3 आना चाहिए है ना, with leakage. So this is going to be 2 into 3 by 2 plus 3, 2 into minus 3 by 2 minus 3, which is going to give us 5 hours. So अगर ये साथ में काम करेंगे ना तो with leakage it is going to take 3 more hours but it takes 1 hour more. So option A will not make sense, right? Second option पे चलते हैं. 1.2 liters. 1.2 liters would mean that since it is pouring out 5 ml per minute, so 1.2 liters will mean 1200 ml. So at 5 ml per minute, this is going to give us 240 minutes, which is going to be 6 hours. So that means this was working for 6 hours, right? And this was working for t time, and this is supposed to be t plus 1 उसके leakage के साथ. Okay, so if this is 6 hours, तो पाइप P जो है, let's solve it. T into 6 by t plus 6 is going to be 60 by 6 plus t. Is it going to be equal to t plus 1? So if we cross multiply, sorry, this is minus 6. So if we cross multiply, we will have minus 60 is equal to minus 60 minus 6 plus t square. क्वेश्चन सही लिखना पड़ेगा. Minus 60. So we will have minus 60 minus 6 plus t square plus t. So we will have t into t plus 1 is equal to 6. So t is going to be 2 such that this is going to be 3. Such that 2 into minus 6 by 2 plus minus 6 is going to give us 3. So with leakage, it is going to work out, right? तो 1.2 में ये काम कर जाएगा, है ना? With leakage, sorry, without leakage, it will take only 2 hours, and the leakage itself alone takes 6 hours. So if we take it together, 2 hours and 6 hours negative work, the together turns out to be 3 hours. So 3 hours is one more than that because it says pipe P takes 1 hour extra to fill the tank. So 1.2. So this was a lengthy one, as in option से भी जाएंगे तो check करना पड़ गया, और if you have written down the equation, then also we had to deal with that t and t plus 1 in the denominator. ठीक है. Next, a tank can be filled individually by two pipes P and Q in 120 minutes and 40 minutes respectively. So they both are filling it up, so plus and plus. Another pipe R can fill the same tank in 90 minutes. This is also plus. The two pipes P and Q are open, and after 20 minutes, pipe R is also open. Then in which minute is the tank completely filled after the opening of pipe R? Okay, so let's talk about the capacity of the tank, which is going to be the LCM of all the durations that we see, which is 120, 40, and 90, which I believe the appropriate value would be 360. So 360 liters is the capacity. Efficiency of tank P is plus 3 liters every minute. Efficiency of pipe Q is going to be 360 by 40, which is plus 9 liters every minute. And efficiency of pipe R is going to be 360 by 90, which is plus 4 liters every minute. Now, as per the question, the pipes P and Q, they are opened for 20 minutes, and total 360 liters is what we are supposed to fill. And then pipe R is also opened. So pipe R को भी खोल लिया, तो वो हो जाएगा 3 plus 9 plus 4 into T. So T is the time for how long pipe R was opened. This is going to give us T is equal to 12 into 20. Hold on. The two pipes P and Q are opened. ठीक है. So T is going to be 120 upon 12 plus 4, 16, I believe. ठीक है. So they both are divisible by 8, right? So this is 15 by 2, which is 7.5 minutes. So all three were working for 7.5 minutes here. Question is, in which minute is the tank completely filled after the opening of pipe R? So after opening the pipe R, in the 7.5 minutes later, the tank gets completely filled. So that tells us that the tank is going to be filled in the 8th minute. 7.5 minutes मतलब 7 minutes to cross कर गया. 8th minute में जाके tank fill होगा. So the answer is going to be option C. Okay. So well, everyone, please meet our CAT 2022 toppers. If you are willing to be one among them, you can join our comprehensive online classroom program, wherein we provide you with the tablet, mock tests, more than 10,000 practice questions, live classroom sessions, recorded lectures, GDPI VAT, the hard copies of the textbooks and previous year questions. All of this, and you can get it at a very low price. It's you can avail up to 90% scholarship. For that, you have to write a scholarship test. The date of the scholarship test is 28th of May. The timing is 11 a.m. Make sure that you register for this. Okay. And on 30th of May at 7 p.m., Mr. Cyril is going to take a session why you should start CAT 2023 preparation right away. Okay. So make sure that you join this particular session so that you have an idea, should you actually go with CAT preparation right now, or should you take a break, or should you not. Every day, please make sure that you join our 500 most expected CAT questions. Subscribe now to the channel so that you don't miss out on these sessions. And make sure that you subscribe, follow, and like our Telegram and Instagram and Facebook pages. And you can now join our Telegram channel as well. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe and share the video with one of your friends who is also preparing for the exam. Thank you.